Yeah. I told you this would be a good finisher.
Sorry, stick that down.
It is that time again. Today, shoulders. Now, I'm not usually a big volume guy, but Mike says he's got a really good shoulder workout planned and he wants to kind of take me through it, so I figured, what the heck. I know there's gonna be a lot more sets than I would normally do, but I think some variation is necessary to stimulate that growth. So let's see what you get done today. Well. Oh, the fans are on.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's fucking shoulder day and you understood. Would you mind?
All right, so
One more time.
you're gonna run me through this shoulder workout? What you got? Something special?
We're going military 5 sets. We're going lat raises 5 sets. We're going rear delts.
Okay.
Maybe hammer strength, maybe dumbbell if you like to get crazy.
Bring it.
We're gonna see how we end up there, but we're gonna end this workout today with an incline light barbell press of 1 set, 50 reps.
I don't even, he's
Our
making,
shoulders will be engaged by then.
just talking, now he's just saying
Paul
words.
doesn't like that, but going down, baby. Shoulders.
Let's get it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Gainer's Paradise. Today, a high volume shoulder workout. Now, I don't show all the sets in the video, but I'm going to walk you through it. So here, Mike starts us off on actually the first work set. We had done 2 warm-up sets prior to this, but this is the first work set. And here he's getting anywhere from 6 to 8 on his first round. I'm going to go 10 reps. We're going to keep the reps a little bit higher. And we just step up each set. So here we actually knock out 5 work sets of anywhere from 6 to 8 all the way up to 10 reps, but 5 full sets.
5, 3, 2.
Now you're going to see here Mike's referring to a 5-3-2 rest pause set. So basically he's going to get his 10 reps. He's just breaking it up with some small little breaks in the middle. Basically enough to breathe 10 to 15 times and then get back into it. So I sped up the rest just for the sake of time in the video.
Rest, come on. Rest. 3 and 2. 3 and 2. There we go.
Get your f***ing spot right. Get someone that's gonna push you in the gym. There we go. All right, here we go. 2, 1, go. 3.
But for the most part, if you racking your weight and sitting up and breathing about 10 to 15 times, that's about the length of the break.
One left. Here we go. Woo! Breathe. Those boulders, though. You ain't getting this fit if you're lifting them up.
You're still in the middle of the set.
Ain't nothing but a heavy drop set. Alright, here we go. One left.
Let's go. One perfect rep.
One perfect rep. Good push. 3, 2, 1. Get it?
Now here I am taking my next set. Again, the goal is 10 reps. I do knock this out all in one shot. Not easy, but if you can push it out, do it. But the rules here basically are finish your reps. So if you have to rest pause it to the end, then do that as well. These not only make you a whole lot stronger, a lot faster, but they're extremely intense, and it takes a certain mindset to stay in that zone while you're essentially resting, but you're not resting, you're recovering to get back into the heavier set.
1, 2, 3.
So on this round, Mike actually takes it 1 rep at a time, and he goes all the way, finishes his reps. Again, the break is about 10 to 15 deep breaths between. I just sped it up for efficiency's sake on the video. And there's nothing wrong with taking 1 rep at a time. It builds a lot of strength really fast. It stresses the nervous system a little bit differently than you might in a set that, say, maybe you get 10 to 12 reps without a break. And now that Mike's done with his super heavy set with high reps, I go ahead and take my position under the bar. Here I broke it up into a classic 5-3-2 rest pause set like Mike did prior. Again, finish your reps. That's the name of the game. 10 total with about a 10 to 15 second or 10 to 15 deep breath rest in between each set. Like alluded before in this video, it is ideal to have a good spotter / training partner to be there for safety's sake. These rest pauses are no joke, especially if you're on a free bar. You could easily fail, even on a single rep. But that's where you want to get to. Moving on, we hit 5 sets of side raises. Dumbbells this time. You could add in cables, you could add in machine. Doesn't necessarily matter. Some variation is pretty decent to stimulate growth. But here, we're taking the 60s for a ride. On each set, 10 to 12 reps. And we both work our way up. In the video here, I'm showing only a handful of sets. Of course, keep in mind we did 5. We worked up incrementally. So, for example, I started at 60, then I went up to 70, and then 75, and then finished a couple sets of 80. Mike did the same. He worked up on the way through each set. This last set I failed a little bit early, but the goal, you want to keep those reps a little bit higher to stimulate the hypertrophy. And Mike is still in it at the 60-pound mark, keeping his form really tight, elbows high. And then on to rear delts.
Oh, yeah. Just lock and load. Make those delts work. Come on, polish finishes off. Full rep range. There we go. Big squeeze. Pull from the rear. Rear delts. Squeeze. Drop those shoulder blades. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, guys, so it's not about the weight on these, it's about quality, and that is the key to a good rear delt. You want that 3D look, focus on the contraction, nice pull from the elbows almost, and focus on that squeeze. That's what it's all about. And the stronger you get, of course, the better it is, but don't focus on the heavy weight. You don't want to do any damage, but here we go.
Now here you'll see we take our reps pretty slow. keeping the tension on the whole time,
Very nice.
using the negative to our advantage,
Very nice.
never setting the weight down fully, just lowering it.
Rep it, rep it, rep it.
You also see here both Mike and I lean into that pad, put the pressure on that upper chest, and let the tension of the rear delt set in for that motion on the way back. Sometimes people overcomplicate shoulders. There's 3 heads of the shoulder. Functionally, if you're moving the weight in its desired direction, you're going to grow.
Thank you, and good night.
All right, guys, we got our shoulder workout done. Feeling pretty good. We're gonna end it with 1 set of incline, light, 135 for 5-0 reps. Shoulders are warmed up. It's a good way to try it out.
Rep it, rep it, rep it.
So this is a little bonus exercise Mike threw in at the end of this workout. It actually worked out really well because your shoulders are cooked at this point. Now it looks like he's benching, and indeed he is. However,
12,
the focus
40,
of moving that weight up is actually on the front delt.
10, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Yeah. Yes, sir. Lock and load.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Now this is where mind-muscle connection comes into play really, really heavily.
30 in the bag.
You have to really focus on how you're pushing so you can stimulate the muscles that you're trying to in any particular exercise.
Yep. We're in it. We're in it. I want you to stay focused. Stay focused and grow. Keep it growing.
Now there is the support of the chest on this motion, but you really get a deep, deep connection with those front delts, especially having already exhausted them from the workout. What's left is just pure, deep fiber recruitment. And again, the rests in between are minimal. The idea is to hit 50 as quick as you possibly can with minimal rest.
How do you feel?
Stupid. It's a good way to end the shoulder day.
Shoulders are cooked.
Do it.
That's a little spice for the recipe.
Let's go. You're being hooker. Let's go, Bob.
And lastly, I take 135 for a ride as well. Keeping my elbows high, my focus on the front delts.
14, 15, 16, 17.
And repping it until I have to take a break, and then finishing the rest out after that.
5, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. Back it. Turn. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I told you to be the closer.
I'm gonna get half rest.
that pretty much wraps up our workout. Again, we ended up doing 5 sets of front military presses, 5 sets of dumbbell side raises, 5 sets of rear raises, and then a sweet finisher of 50 reps on the incline bench with a front delt focus.
And that's that.